There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman? Is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of a headache to have to deal with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I gotta take you out. I gotta hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I gotta get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call them.
So you rather hand?
Hey, listen. I'm married.
You always gotta say. Okay, so if you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him. I mean, 100 miles an hour.
Hey, shout out to him. He's totally right. Married or not, he understands the landscape of the dating market. And the point is, men would rather, use their hand than to deal with a lot of modern women. And that's the thing. And these women and other women cannot really fathom in their minds why a guy wouldn't want to deal with them. And that's the thing. When men stop playing their game the way that they want to play the game, they start looking around and they're like, well, if guys aren't dating us and they're being cheap, or they try to use shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right, it's like that's not really true. It's like guys have just gotten to the point where they're completely checked out. And can you really blame them? A guy having to go through all these things, like put a woman in a man's shoes, you know what I'm saying? They can never do that. They can never empathize or sympathize with men. But if we were to put ourselves in the woman's shoes, when they get in a relationship and they get hurt one time, they're never the same woman. Do they want to start over again and go on all these dates? Most women don't. They complain about that. Now picture a guy going through the same thing, same process, and the woman is easier or quicker to disqualify him. It's just worthless at that point. So I see exactly why a lot of guys have checked out of the dating market and rather use their own palm instead of dating these women.
All women are 304s. Nope. There is no such thing as traditional women anymore. Wrong. Women simply aren't worth it. What does that even mean? I am so tired of all of this negativity. Are you going to insist that masculinity is about growth, suffering, and overcoming difficult things, and then just not date because it's hard? Are some of you really so pessimistic and self-hating that you will just resign yourself to never feeling love and affection? Are you really going to sit here and insist that you have all of the answers to dating, and then just refuse to pass those answers on to a woman who is ready and willing to please you? Tell me, what battle are you even fighting? You insist there's a problem, but you aren't trying to actually solve it? What is the point of all of this other than to just kick and scream? There are a lot of great women out there looking for men with your values. Go meet them, be strong in your convictions, and enjoy the life that you can create with them, because the negativity has got to stop.
Shut up, silly woman.
Well, that's the thing. Most modern women, they can't fathom their lives, like I just said, without men being a part of it. And if men stop dealing with them, then what do they have? And I used to say this all the time, and I'm going to say it now. And I believe this is true. There's probably a study to back it up. Women would probably off themselves at a higher rate if men completely stopped giving them attention. If they had no attention from men just walked by them, they were all Caspers in the dating market, a lot of women would probably swallow pills. And that's not to say or to promote that, but I'm just being completely honest, because women need men's attention to literally survive, because they need men to actually pay them attention and give them kids, so they won't walk around as shells of women, and they'll actually have a purpose here, because women are supposed to be helpmeets, but a lot of these women aren't even worth the time of day. So what you get in a lot of times is you get women that get mad that men are not playing this game anymore, and that's what's happening with her. So she's like, what is this uphill battle? Why can't you find somebody that wants to love you? Men, yeah, we can get love, but we want respect first. So she's always going to look at this at a female angle and not how men view it, because she's not a man. But that's the problem with women. They are unable to empathize and sympathize with men, or they refuse. But yeah, they get really, really mad, and this becomes really, really tedious for them, because men are not playing the game anymore. They're not running after them. They're not giving them validation, time, and attention. And women are like, what the hell's going on? Why are men checking out? This is exactly the reason, because we can. And we don't have to play the game how you want us to play the game. So guys, continue to do whatever you want to do. Go overseas. Let these women become Caspers in the dating market, because they're doing it to themselves by trying to force the hand. But men, we're always going to make the final decision whether we want to be with you or not, because we hold the keys to relationships. You hold the keys to sex. And if we don't want your sex and we're getting it elsewhere, probably asked out.
He cold.
Good morning. I have a couple questions. Maybe y'all can help me out.
Of course you do.
Here in Florida, since I just moved here about 4 months ago, men are very different. They like don't court you. Like, whatever happened to flowers and phone calls and good morning, babe, and good night, babe, and let's go get lunch or breakfast, or hey, do you want to go look at the sunset? I don't fucking know. But like, that's gone now. Like, men don't do that. It's like, you gotta be the man, and that's so unattractive when you gotta pull out your masculine energy because the dude is too soft. It's like, wake up, dudes. Like, be a man, build something. I don't know, I'll cook, you build. I mean, on a date, like, take the lead. I don't understand. It's like situationships all day long. It just, it's so unattractive. I don't get it. Can somebody explain it? Or is it me? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know.
Well, she said that situationships are unattractive to you and to women because you guys really don't benefit, because men are only looking at you for a sex object, and they're not really giving you everything that you want: time, attention, resources, things you actually look for. You want the whole relationship experience. The problem is, at your age here, and I'm guessing you're probably mid-30s, you're 15 years too late. That's the thing. Men have already changed the game, and women are like, how come they're not doing this anymore? How come I have to be the man and step up and be assertive? Because men are not looking for what women are looking for anymore. And that's the thing. What's the point? Why pay for the cow if the milk is free? Why go through all of the drama, go through all of your old baggage and trauma, try to be this guy for you when I can just get the box, and 9 times out of 10, the box is not that good. So I'm really not going to stick around anyway, and you can't keep me because you're already complaining about being a little bit assertive, not being a man, but probably reciprocating. But I'm telling you, this woman does not want to reciprocate, and I can tell that she doesn't unless a man does all this stuff and proves to her that he's a man. Guys don't have time for that anymore. So a lot of you women are going to be cat ladies, dog ladies, and plant ladies, and you might as well go ahead and join Club PCD. For my new viewers, that's plants, cats, and dogs for your future, because a lot of guys are just not playing the game the same way that you're playing the game. So especially in Florida, one of the worst dating places, if you're down in South Beach, South Miami, you're cooked. You're only good for sex only, and especially your age. That plays a lot into what a man is willing to do, because a lot of guys probably already had you. A lot of guys already gave you the experience. So why the hell is the next guy going to do the same thing and play the old game? They're just not going to do it.
Too damn bad!
Because since everybody's in an uproar, what happens to the men that will pay you to take a day off from work so you could just go do nothing with that? Yo, I gotta go do something. You wanna come do something with me? You don't even know what something is, but you like, I gotta work. Come on, man, I'll pay you. I'll pay you your day rate. What's up?
The answer is hell no.
Not gonna happen nowadays, especially if you got sugar daddies and other simps that are willing to give you the money. You already got that money. So why the hell do I need to pay you for your time? You probably got an OnlyFans on the side. You probably do lives where you're not doing anything, you know, promiscuous, but you're just sitting there doing ASMR on TikTok and dudes are sending you roses. You're getting paid. So why the hell am I going to do that? Women just want to feel important so they can get male attention from men. And that's the problem. And guys are like really peeping that, and they're like, no, you're not worth that. I'm not paying you. Maybe when I was stupid, maybe when I was a simp and I was down bad and I didn't know the game, but now the game is totally changed and women want men to play by the old rules. I don't get this. This is why men are checking out. It's not worth it. I'm not paying you a dime.
Can't do it.
Ask me if I give a fuck about it, please.
I'm just chilling here and I'm just thinking, like, this is why I can't go on dates, right? Because like if I was on a date and the person that I was with walked away because they had to take a phone call, In my mind, you're explaining to your wife and kid that you are at work, or you're manifesting some type of lie, coming up with some type of lie. He's on a business call, and I believe him because we're just friends. But if we wasn't, oh yeah. What? Oh, I'm never talking to this thing again. I would have been tweaking. He would have been blocked already, and I would have been Ubering home.
This is why guys just want to be friends with benefits, because women are like this. This is the reason why you couldn't be on a date. You just described it. Because no guy in their right mind is going to take you serious if you're already writing him off. If he's already putting his priorities as money that you're not going to pay him, or his other side business that doesn't have anything to do with you before he even met you, he still has this business, to the back burner for your feelings. This is why being friends with benefits, or you just being out with this friend, that guy just wants to smash and pass you around. A lot of these women really don't understand you're not that special. Your time is not that valuable. And if I have other things to do that's going to help me in my life, and if you're not going to be there for it, you can kick rocks. But these women are so egotistical, so prideful. They think that, hey, it's all about me. This is why guys don't deal with these women. And this is why she just told on herself and said, this is why I don't be on dates. Exactly. Because no guy in their right mind, especially a guy that you would like, would go for that. Once you start playing those stupid games, he's probably just going to talk to your friend. Who do these women think that they are?
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
Nobody cares about you like a man that wants to hunch, bro. That is the most caring individual on the planet, is a man that's trying to hunt you.
He's only trying to hunt you because that's probably all that you're worth. But the thing is, a lot of women are like, well, after that happens, you know, he stops caring about you. He stops chasing you. Yes, because he already got the box. Now the work gets put on you. You grab the workload, and that workload is to try to retain the guy, because women release that oxytocin and that pair bonding agent, and they're trying to see what's up with that guy, whether they know it or not. So that's the thing. They like to have the guy chase, not give up the box, and have the guy just chase the carrot on the stick. Not going to happen for long. Once he gets that box, once he gets the dome, I'm telling you, and that post-nut clarity hits, it's on you. And that's what women typically fear nowadays, especially modern women, because they can't add value.
Excuse me? Like what?
Hey, and that just goes to show you right there that the guy that she's with, she really wants the homeboy, but that guy right there, that's the boyfriend, he's the placeholder. She was able to pull him, but the boyfriend is out of her league, but she really wants to get the D from him. These girls aren't loyal, they're for the streets, and this is why you should not be making them girlfriend and calling yourself the boyfriend. Like, when are these dudes gonna learn? Like, stop giving this treatment to modern women. Stop giving them the title. You look ridiculous out here. And when they make these stupid videos, whether they really feel this or they did this or not, they're putting it on display. And if dudes know that chick and they know that that's your girl, you look like you're wearing the clown suit. So you might as well zip it up, put the nose on, put the wig on, because paint your face, because you're gonna be wearing that clown suit dealing with modern women.
Yes. I want his money.
You want his money?
Yeah,
to do what?
I want to build with his money.
And why?
And my money is the backup plan.
Hold on, you're not hot enough for that.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, you want his money. I wish you would go tell somebody with money that you want it. Are you that hot at 35?
Inside and out?
No, that's all that matters is outside first.
Okay, outside, yes.
No. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
A 4.
And you think there's a hot 4?
Yes.
Yourself the season. You think they're hot 4s, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck?
How long you been on the planet Earth?
Let's have a serious conversation.
I'm
here,
having
Kevin,
a serious conversation. I don't play on my show.
Hey man, shout out to the Godfather. RIP to him, man. He was so cold, man. We lost him way too early. But that's the problem. A lot of these women that are 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s, 5s, average women, they want high quality men. They want guys that are way out of their league, and they want them to protect and provide for them. I know all women have this want, but most women are just not realistic. And she has to come to grips with the delusion that's going on in her head, thinking that there's a hot 5, that there's a guy that's way out of her league that might be a 7, 8, or 9, you know, from the woman's perspective, what they find, you know, 8, 9s, and 10s, and a guy having money and being well off, to just think in their heads, like, why in the hell would he give you that? It's just delusion, man. But shout out to him. He was always on point. These delusional women, just date who you can date, and that's 4s like yourself and under. Nothing higher.
I'm in for rehab, I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab. I'm in for rehab, I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs and I believe that. Detox and revamp, things you do with your hands. You know I need that rehab.